I still lean my shoulder to the right side of the car, expecting you to laugh at how we've driven far too far. The coffee's getting cold in a mug that isn't mine. I'm still buying groceries for a life we left behind. The air in here is heavy, it's thick with all your almost. I'm living in a museum, dancing with your ghost. And oh, the space you left is wider than the sea. It's a hollow in the mattress where your body used to be. I try to fill the silence with the TV and the rain, but the echoes of your I love you are loud enough to strain. It's a room without a ceiling, it's a heart without a beat, just the cold, quiet canyon of a half-made sheet. Your keys are on the counter, though they don't open any doors. I'm still finding strands of hair on the hardwood floors. I wanna move the furniture to change the way it feels, but if I hide the memories, then the ending becomes real. They say that time is healing, that the cracks will start to mend. But how do I start over when I can't find the end? I'm reaching through the darkness for a hand that isn't there, just breathing in the nothingness of empty oxygen-less air. 'Cause the space you left is wider than the sea. It's a hollow in the mattress where your body used to be. I try to fill the silence with the TV and the rain, but the echoes of your I love you are loud enough to strain. It's a room without a ceiling, it's a heart without a beat, just the cold, quiet canyon of a half-made sheet. The light is fading out, shadows grow so tall. It's funny how a person can leave nothing, yet leave it all. Would you like me to suggest a chord progression or a specific musical tempo to match these lyrics? I'm still setting out 2 plates for dinner. Old habits are a heavy kind of ghost. I start to tell a joke but the air is getting thinner, and I'm giving up the side I love the most. The closet's got a gap like a missing tooth, where your denim jackets used to hang in rows. I'm staring at the cold, hard, hollow truth. In the quiet way a lonely hallway grows. I used to complain that the bed was too small, that your elbows always hit me through the night. Now I'm terrified of the distance between the wall and the edge of where the shadows meet the light. Now there's room for my legs to stretch out wide, but nowhere for my breaking heart to hide. I've got all the covers, I've got all the air, but it's poison just knowing you're not there. I traded our chaos for a silence so hollow, with a bitter pill of peace I can't quite swallow. It's a king-size egg in a twin-size sun. God, I hate that there's finally room for one. The toothbrush in the porcelain is lonely. I find myself apologizing to the floor for the way I pace and whisper, if you only, to the lock that you don't turn anymore. I bought the smaller carton of the milk today, and it felt like a betrayal of the soul, watching half the us just fade away, leaving fragments where there used to be a hole. They say I'll learn to love the extra space, to find a brand new rhythm, a different pace. But the emptiness is screaming out your name, and a house with room to breathe is not the same. Now there's room for my legs to stretch out wide, but nowhere for my breaking heart focus on a melancholy piano arrangement or an intimate acoustic guitar vibe for the composition. I'm still setting out 2 plates for dinner. Old habits are a heavy kind of ghost. I start to tell a joke, but the air is getting thinner, and I'm giving up the side I love the most. The closet's got a gap like a missing tooth, where your denim jackets used to hang in rows. I'm staring at the cold, hard, hollow truth. In the quiet way a lonely hallway grows. I used to complain the bed was too small, that your elbows always hit me through the night. Now I'm terrified of the distance between the wall and the edge of where the shadows meet the light. Now there's room for my legs to stretch out wide, but nowhere for my breaking heart to hide. I've got all the covers, I've got all the air, but it's poison just knowing you're not there. There's finally room for one. The toothbrush and the porcelain is lonely. I find myself apologizing to the floor for the way I pace and whisper, if you only, to the lock that you don't turn anymore. I bought the smaller carton of the milk today, and it felt like a betrayal of the soul, watching half the us just fade away, leaving fragments where there used to be a hole. They say I'll learn to love the extra space, to find a brand new rhythm, a different pace. But the emptiness is screaming out your name, and a house with room to breathe is not the same. I've got all the air, but it's poison just knowing you're not there. I traded our chaos for a silence so hollow, with a bitter pill of peace I can't quite swallow. It's a king-size day in a twin-sized sun. God, I hate that there's finally room for one. Room for one, just a single pair of shoes by the door. Room for one, but nobody's coming home. Should we focus on a melancholy piano arrangement, or an intimate acoustic guitar vibe for the composition? The station clock is ticking like a hammer in my chest. I've got my ticket in my pocket, tucked inside my vest. The steam is rising off the tracks, a ghost of what we were, while every word we didn't say is just a distant blur. I'm looking for a reason in the bottom of your eyes to drop these bags and walk away from all these cold goodbyes. But I'm taking the last train out, leaving you behind, trying to erase the way you're tangled in my mind. The whistle screaming lonely as the iron starts to groan. It's a heavy kind of quiet when you're leaving on your own. The taillights are fading, a red spark in the rain, and I'm just another passenger on the heartbreak train. You're standing on the platform like a statue in the grave. I wanna jump the closing doors and beg for you to stay, but we've been running circles till the wheels have come off track, and both of us are smart enough to know there's no way back. The conductor's calling all aboard, the final bell has rung. The saddest song I'll ever know is the one we left unsung. Mile by mile, the memory of your face begins to thin. Beyond the glass, the darkness starts to let the winter in. I'm staring at the empty seat where you were meant to sit, watching every bridge we built as we both finish lighting it. Yeah, I'm taking the last train out, leaving you behind, trying to erase the way you're tangled in my mind. The whistle screaming lonely as the iron starts to groan. It's a heavy kind of quiet when you're leaving on your own. The taillights are fading, a red spark in the rain, and I'm just another passenger on the heartbreak train. Click, clack, the rhythm of the end. The hardest part of moving on is losing my best friend. The city's getting smaller now, just a shadow in the night. The last train out, and I'm turning off the light.